Here are my 10 reasons why you are broke. Now, of course, folks, if you watch one rental at a time, I'm not necessarily talking about you, the viewer, but hey, we know that most Americans don't have $1,000 for emergency. We know lots of folks are living paycheck to paycheck. So here are my 10 reasons why everyone is broke. Do me a favor, folks. Let me know what your favorite one is. And of course, let me know what I've missed. Because again, I wanted to get to a list of 10. Here are my 10, but I'm sure you could think of others. In no particular order, one of the number one reasons why I think people are broke is you only have one stream of income. You just have a job, right? A job stands for, at least back in the day, for just over broke. If that is all that you have and you don't have discretionary income, you're not buying assets, you're not buying cash flow, you're not investing for the future, you're going to be broke. The future is coming whether you like it or not. You either can invest like it, act like it, or be broke. Number two, this probably goes back to the dawn of time. And that is you spend more than you make. Folks, at the end of the day, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I know plenty of people in the Silicon Valley that make $500,000 a year and are broke. Yes, folks, you can make $500,000 a year and be broke. We've seen professional athletes make millions of dollars and go broke. If you spend more than you make, you are broke. The only thing that is holding you along is your credit, and eventually that too will go to bupkis. So if you make more than if you spend more than you make, you're broke. How about this one? This one happens to a lot of people. You're trudging along, you're doing good work, and all of a sudden, from nowhere, you get some extra money. It could be a bonus. Recently, it could be a stimulus check. It could be a inheritance from some lost aunt or uncle or whatever that you didn't expect. It's money that you didn't expect. And what do? You spend it. I have seen more and more people get money that they didn't expect, blow it because they didn't work for it. I believe this mentality is really detrimental. I think you should take all expected money, unexpected money, and act like you didn't get it. Tuck it away, invest it, do something with it. Number four, lots of people need to hear this today with record credit card debt out there. If you are carrying credit card debt and your interest rate is 18, 20, 22%, you get the picture. You're broke. Frankly, if you're carrying 20% credit card debt, pay that off, get a second job, sell something, that's a 20% return. If you have credit card debt with those kind of interest rates month after month, you're broke. This is the big one for me. I'm starting to really highlight this for folks. You are your surroundings. If you are around 5 broke friends, you're going to be 6. If you're around 5 millionaires, you will eventually be the 6th. If you are around 5 people in shape, you will be the 6th. Fire your friends. Folks, if you're not purposely curating a group of friends, I have bad news for you. That's on you. You do that. This is something that I admittedly was bad at. Again, I share these things with you knowing that I've made lots of these mistakes. And actually, you know what? When I get through the end of this list, I will admit which ones I have done because you're going to be shocked. I think I had done all of these. Damn, I've done all of these. No, there's one I haven't done. Yeah, there's one I haven't done. So 9 out of 10. But let's keep going. You blame others. I don't know what it is about today's society. It does seem like this is much more frequent. It's always somebody else's problem. Folks, until you look yourself in the mirror and realize it's only your problem, you're the only person that can make you not broke, you're going to be broke. As long as it's easier for you to blame others, you will be broke. It's just how it goes. Next one. If you stay an employee, Something that I have learned, and I didn't get this. I didn't even get this in Rich Dad Poor Dad. Starting a business can allow you to use the tax code. Now, again, please work with a CPA, an EA, get some financial advice here. But if you create a business, a side hustle, you make sure it's for profit, you can take some of your expenses and move them above the line versus below the line. The tax code is not a penalty system. It's a reward system, in my opinion. And if you stay an employee, I have bad news for you. The tax system was not written for employees. It was written for investors and business owners. Next, if you believe you're always going to be broke, I've talked to plenty of people out there that just seemingly accept it like it's their lot in life. Folks, if you live in the United States and likely many other countries, but I only could speak to this one, nobody is born with a lot in life. You can do amazing things. It will take work. For some of you, it will take more work than others, but it is absolutely worth it. This is the greatest country because you are not simply born and held to a station. You can change your station. I talk to people every week who the statistics say should be in jail, dead, broke, welfare, and they're not because they did the work and they changed their station. Next, you chase get rich tomorrow. Meme stocks, altcoins, the latest get rich quick scheme. You throw your money to other people who are perceived to be better. You don't realize that getting wealthy is a decade. If you live below your means, you stack discretionary income, you figure out how to become a great investor, you can get wealthy in a decade. And then the last one, number 10, really is a twofer. You were not focused and you're too busy. What does that mean? Let's go to not focused first. Folks, I have never met a 7, 8, 9-figure individual who didn't get the majority of their wealth in one thing. If you're out there chasing 7 streams of income and you have nothing, you're going to have nothing. In fact, you're going to be broke because you're spending a lot of money on expenses and having no revenue. Stop it. Focus, focus, focus. And then the last kind of twofer on that is you're too busy. Folks, life is busy. Stop saying yes to everything. There are things you have to live through a season of investing and grinding so that you can get to the other side and do your passion projects and do these other things. Alrighty, folks. So I talked about talked about at the end of this, we would go through, and again, we'll just go top to bottom, let you know which ones I've done, if I've done them, when I did them. So sell your hours, folks. Absolutely. From the age of 13 till probably 32, so almost 20 years, that's all I did. In fact, I was raised, or at least I feel like I was raised to think about, hey, if you work till you die, good for you. You supported your family. That is an honest living. And again, it is an honest living, but it's not the only option. If you want to work 40 hours for 40 years to live on 40%, God bless. If you want more, if you want different, there's different. Make more than you spend. Or excuse me, spend more than you make. Spend more than you make. I really lived this for a decade. After college, until I was probably 31 or 32, this is really who I was. I was right up to the line. So that's number 2. You get unexpected dollars and you buy treats. Absolutely. I remember getting yearly bonuses or this or that, and I would splurge. I would tell myself, I deserve. No, you don't. Save that money. Put it away. Have that grow. Have those seeds grow. Carry credit card debt month after month. Now, this one I never have done. I do not recall ever having a credit card balance personally. Yeah, I don't ever recall having a credit card balance. Next, stay in a circle of broke friends. Absolutely. I think a lot of us do it. It's comfortable. I didn't really understand. I didn't really understand your circle, your five closest folks until I was probably 45, 46. That's embarrassing. Wow. Well, hopefully you can find that out sooner. Blame others. Now, no, I never really blamed others. I always assumed it was my fault. I always assumed it was my fault. Anything in life that happens, I just assume it's my fault. Now, I didn't know about extreme ownership at the time. I would beat myself up all the time, but at least I didn't blame others. I always took responsibility. Staying employee, man, I didn't have a business until one rental at a time popped off in 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Now we did obviously have investments and things of that nature, but really understanding how a business, one rental at a time can be a business was eye opening. Believe you're always going to be broke. Yeah. Yeah. I assumed money was always going to be a problem. I did not have this natural attraction to money. I always assumed money was hard to get. Money was scarce. Definitely baggage for my childhood for sure. Money was scarce. I never really had an abundance mentality until maybe a decade ago, maybe 8 years ago. Yeah. Get rich tomorrow. I never really chased that. That's probably not true. The dot-com era. Yeah, let's be honest. The dot-com era, you start turning 7 grand into 50, 50 into 80, 80 into one. Yeah, I was chasing get rich quick. And then lastly, no focus and too busy. I don't know. I think my superpower is focus. So I'm going to say I didn't do that. I was always focused on one thing, frankly, unbalanced. Too busy. Again, I think I was lucky. Again, my natural ilk is to do one thing, focus on one area. So I don't think I'll give my that. But there you go, folks. There's the things of why everybody is broke. There's my honest reflection of me personally. Let me know in the comments below anything I've missed and maybe your favorite one. Like, subscribe, comment, become part of the One Rental at a Time community. Folks, it's time for you to join School. School is a community for one rental at a time. It's $20 a month, free education, master classes, boot camps. Now we have accountability groups. We have more and more millionaires showing up each week that you can ask questions, you can network. Folks, we are already 175 members. I look forward to getting to this 200 on the path to 1,000, because when you get around other investors, you're just better for it. Ask questions, get engaged, network. Have an amazing day.